Good evening, Chuckadelphia. This is Chuck coming to you live from the command center, and tonight Chuckadelphia is going under lockdown as of 9 o'clock. So I will be like many of you watching, and but please remember that the world is our classroom, and I'm going to keep doing my best to bring live videos to you so that you can keep practicing your English. Okay, and again, if you ever have any questions, please let me know in the comment box. Okay, so here we go. Tonight we're going to be talking about fun with pronunciation with ed endings that are involved with verbs and some adjectives. Okay, so sit back and relax, and here we go. Okay, we're going to be talking about regular verbs and how they have voiceless sounds, voiced sounds, and sounds with D's and T's at the end. Okay, so these words here, okay, when we say these words in a simple form, we say push. See this? This is your voice box. And when you say this word, push, that N sound, there is no vibration. Shh. Okay? And therefore, we would say pushed in the past. And the same with the other words. Kissed, bleached, walked, not walked, walked, surfed, laughed, shopped. Okay? See, sometimes when the G and the H go together, they might sound like an F. Okay? So, let's take a look at some examples here. He wished for a kiss on his birthday. Don't we all? We all want a kiss on our birthday. We attached a business card to that document. My brother coughed a lot after he ate some spicy wings. Okay? Pretty simple. Okay? So once you know these voiceless sounds, the SH, the S, the CH, the K, the F, and the P, you'll know to end them with a T sound in the past. You got it? All right, here we go. Now let's talk about the voiced sounds. Now, there are many more of these, okay? And it's simply when there's a vibration here. The voiceless sounds don't have a vibration. But when we say these sounds like agree, right? That's a vowel sound. It sounds like the letter E at the end. Agree. There's a vibration. So when you have a vibration, you're going to make it sound like a D at the end, okay? I agreed, okay? I agreed with you. Combed, belonged, loved, right? Now, sometimes S sounds like S. Many times it sounds like an S, right? Like kissed, okay? Or missed, right? But sometimes it sounds like a Z, like in the word advise or surprise, right? And then we have buzz, right? So at the end, in the past, you're going to say surprised and buzzed, right? Changed, screamed, cleaned, called, snored, and interviewed, right? So when you have the vowel sound, the B, the G, the V, Z, Z, J, M, N, L, R, Y. Yeah, that sounded kind of weird. It sounded like a DVD or a CD player that was skipping, right? All right, so let me read some sample sentences for you. Joe owed me $10. Oh, vibration. I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said, right? We played chess during the quarantine. Okay, so we're giving it the D sound at the end of these verbs, right? Now, sometimes we have a T or a D at the end of the verb, the regular verb. And when that's the case, then we give it another syllable. And it sounds like id at the end. In other words, we wouldn't say worked because the sound at the end is a K. We would say worked, right? But because we have a T here at the end of float, we would say floated, all right? Loaded, mated, kidded, like to joke, kidded, dated, and graded. All right. Now here are some samples here. Marco visited his grandmother. The teacher evaluated, that should be ed at the end of evaluated, the student's speaking abilities. John decided to go to the beach, right? Fair enough, right? So these are rules with regular verbs. Now, irregular verbs are a bunch of different monsters that you will tackle some other day, okay? But today I wanted to focus on regular verbs. And as I said at the beginning, adjectives, okay? Now, some adjectives also take this sound, okay? The id sound. In other words, we would say naked, right? We wouldn't say naked, okay? Rugged, like rough. Crooked, like uneven or not straight, okay? Wretched, wicked, one-legged, ragged, blessed, beloved, okay? Now, you really wouldn't know these rules unless you paid attention to them when they're pronounced, or if you research them in a dictionary. There are a few more that sound this way too, but these are the main ones that you'll be saying or hearing throughout your time. You'll hear, sorry. Okay, so let me read some sample sentences for you. He was running around in public as naked as he was when he came into this world. This picture looks a little crooked. Let me straighten it. Okay? Very good. Now let me read a few more sample sentences for you, and let's move along, okay? We crossed our fingers and hoped for the best. He launched the ball into the air. He eased himself into the pool. She seemed to be happy at her party. We checked our essay for mistakes. No, it's checked, not checked. Okay? I labeled my hat with my nickname. I am glad you corrected your mistakes. We measured the floor before we replaced it. My sister guided me through the maze. Luis shaved his rugged beard. Okay, so here we're using the adjective rugged. Okay, and that's why we say rugged at the end, not rugged, right? So this is very important for you guys to master because you want your listener to know when you are referring to these structures in the simple past or the perfect tenses or the passive tenses when necessary. Okay, they need to know that you know how to pronounce these words. If you say I work last night, or if you say I work last night, it sounds like the simple present. But if you say last night, well, what are you trying to say? You work now, tonight, or last night? You see how confusing that can be? That's why it's crucial for you guys to master these ed endings. And I know you can do it. One way to do that is by reading as much as possible. And whenever you see these ed endings, I want you to try to guess how they're pronounced, determine how they're pronounced by using the voice sound or following or remembering these sounds that I showed you and determine how they're pronounced and then put the symbols T, D, or id on top of them and then read them. Record yourself as you're reading them. And that way maybe you'll become a better speaker and pronounce your irregular verbs better in the past or the passive tenses or the perfect tenses. You know what I mean, Gene? I hope so. So, thank you very much for coming to hang out with me. I know the world is in trouble right now, but you know what? We got each other, okay? We're going to get through this together. I hope you and your family are safe. I hope everything is going well for you. I hope you find the strength not to panic. Please don't panic. Just be safe and be there for the people that you care about and let them know that you guys have each other, okay? And we have each other. Okay, let's get through this together and keep practicing English in Chuckadelphia and Infinite English Academy. So, as always, thanks again. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like my videos. Subscribe to my Chuckadelphia YouTube channel. Click on the notifications bell. Spread the word to your friends and family. Ask questions, give comments or examples for feedback. Okay, special thanks to Scott Cassidy and Jose Andres for allowing me to use their very cool pictures. They have a very special eye for photography, and I appreciate that. So, as always, carpe diem, be safe. Again, thank you for hanging out with me, and I wish you a very special ciao ciao. Okay?